Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's so early in the morning. I usually go live maybe around 9ish, 10ish. But as I'm sitting in the car, I said I just might as well go ahead and do it right now. See who is up this morning. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Can't figure it out. I ain't been live in a minute. It's been a minute. Maybe like a month, maybe two. I'm not sleepy. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how I get down. I be yarning for no reason. I think it's just a defense mechanism because because I'm nervous. I don't know why I still get nervous doing this. It's just weird. It's weird to even still get nervous after all of this time with doing this. But for some reason I still find myself there. So for the last few days, first off, happy Wednesday before I jump into what I'm about to jump into. First thing I want to say is happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody enjoyed the 4th on yesterday. I didn't do anything. I actually stayed in the house and worked all day, literally all day. I was working, so I didn't do anything fun. But I did get a lot of business things caught up. Also, too, not only that, I just want to thank everybody that came out on last Saturday, to the woman to woman event. It was absolutely amazing. Good morning. It was absolutely amazing, y'all. It was the first in-person event this year. It was really a lot of fun. So I want to thank everybody that came out. Everybody actually spoke. That was the part for me. Everybody had something to say. Everybody participated. We was talking about health and wellness, and we was talking about mental health, things that we do on a day-to-day that helps us with our mental health. Mental health is not talked about enough. So it just was good to talk about it. We planning in the next one. We're gonna think maybe like next month. We're gonna see if everybody could come. So I'm gonna be reaching out to everybody to see everybody's availability, so we can all as a whole do this together. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And also I am going to be doing a live for we're going to be doing a live for the women that's out of state, so we all can talk about the same things we talked about at the event. And I think that's important, because we have so many women that's a part of this ministry that's from different states. So we also want to give you guys the opportunity to share you guys thoughts on, not only y'all thoughts, but give out tips and everything about what y'all do for y'all mental health. That's really important. That's really pretty much it. Also, no, one more thing, before I dive into this. It got the fit. Is that what I made this live? I can't even see it right now. But we have 3 people. I've been going in and out of the settings in the group. And we have 3 people for top participators in the group. So the first person is Melissa, the second person is Jeanette, and the third person is Yolanda. You guys have been doing an amazing job with participating in the group. Not only commenting, but posting different things too. So we definitely want to thank you guys for doing that. I had talked to Pastor Curtis about gifting you guys a book, a journal. Y'all know we have a journal for our queen, the founder of this group. So we have a journal that we're going to be giving out to you guys for participation. It's really good to participate, not to just come in here and see what's going on, but to be a part of it too, to pour into the women. That is so important. So I personally want to thank you guys. I'm going to be reaching out to you guys this weekend so that I get everybody's mailing address so that I can mail you out the books. That's pretty much it. But what I want to talk about today was, in my study time, I have been I absolutely love the fall of man. I love the fall of man. I love the fact that God took the rib out of the man and created a woman. That stuff, like, it does something to me. So I'm always dabbing in and out of that. And for the last few days, I've been meditating on it. Maybe a few months ago, it came to me that I didn't even realize. This is like, sometimes, you know something, but you really don't know. You're not like, you just really don't be thinking clearly on a thought, right? We know that we have 12 ribs. It's 12. I knew that, but I didn't know that, right? Honest moment. So when I read that God took one of Adam's ribs out and created the woman, it was like, whoa. I had an awe moment. Like, what? And it started to come to me like, oh my God, it's 12. He took one out of the 12, right? And put that man to sleep. He put him in a deep sleep. He was not in a regular state of sleep. So I had to Google this stuff because I be trying to get to the bottom of this stuff that's going on. I Googled it and it said that a deep sleep is the third level of sleep. That's when our body go through different things than just a regular sleep. That's when you at your best sleep wave, right? Also, it said that this is the sleep that you go in 45 minutes. When you just go to sleep, you're asleep when you first actually go to sleep. But when you get comfortable in your sleep after 45 minutes, that's when you get in a deep sleep. And the deep sleep is totally different from a regular sleep. And I've been studying and researching this thing about this sleep, and it just amazes to me how God put him in a deep sleep at the point to where his body was at a frequency of his high within that sleep. That was amazing to me that God did that. God put him in a state of deep sleep when his body was functioning at its highest that it can function in that sleep state. So that just stood out to me. I thought that was amazing that the man got put to sleep at that moment and the rib got taken out of him. Oh baby, that was just wonderful to me. And not only that, if we go back to the scripture, it's Genesis chapter 2, 20 through 22. Adam named all of the things that God had created. Adam had gave name to all of them. And he could not find anyone suitable for him. And that after that, that's when God caused him to go in a deep sleep. And he created the woman. But listen to this, y'all. He created the woman while Adam was asleep. Adam had no knowledge of nothing about a woman. He did not know anything about a woman, that they didn't have a thought of a woman. He just knew that he needed something. And I believe that him and God knew that he needed somebody to help him do what God called him to do, his assignment, his purpose in life, right? But he had no clue what it looked like. He had no clue what it felt like. He had no clue what the name of it is. Buddy didn't know nothing. Y'all hear me, buddy? He didn't know nothing. Adam know nothing about nothing. Adam went to sleep, was in a deep sleep. And God created a woman for Adam. That's amazing to me. That the man had no clue of what he really needed. What it looked like. What the name of it was. Until God brought it to him. Because after God created that woman, he brung the woman to Adam, and Adam woke up. The man was asleep until God presented the woman to him. He had no clue of what she was, who she was. He named her after that woman because she's a part of him, right? That sticks out to me so much, that a man is asleep until God presents the woman that fit his life. He is asleep. And I'm not saying like he's physically asleep right now. I'm talking about a different type of sleep, a sleep that God has him in until he sees the woman. You know how some men, they be like, it was something about this woman. It was something about this woman. I fell in love with her. Just listen to how the way men speak in regards to women that they fall in love with, right? And not only women that they fall in love with, that woman that's for them. Look at the way that man talks to that woman, talks about that woman. It's a woke that I believe within my study that a man wakes up when he finds the woman that's suitable for him, that's his helpmate, and the woman that is going to help him do what God called him to do. It's a woke that it's some type of it's some type of transformation that this man goes through when he sees the woman that God presents to him. And if you think about it, a lot of women are presented to men, but men don't go, because it has to be a fit. Out of the 12 ribs and one was taken out, every woman that's presented to a man ain't gonna fit. It's not going to fit his life. It's not going to fit his purpose. It's not going to fit his assignment. It is just not going to fit. It could be beautiful. It could be amazing, but it just may not fit. It just may not fit for whatever reason, because it's not supposed to fit. The one that fits perfectly for his assignment, for his purpose, for his life, for his thoughts, for his mind, for his body, for his soul, for his spirit. It's a perfect fit. That's just what it is. That's what I learned in my study. So it takes me to the woman now. The woman had no clue of a man until God took her to him. All the woman knew was God in that moment. She had no thought, she had no regulation. She did not know anything about an animal, a tree, the land, the sun, the moon, the bundles, the kids. She didn't know nothing but God. Because when she opened her eyes, that's what she saw. She saw God. And God took her to that man. That's another powerful part for me, is that this woman only knew God, and us as women, we got to know God before we know a man. I'm going to say it again. You got to be in tune with God before he take you to the man, before the man is presented to you, because the man was presented to Eve as well. God took her to him and presented him to her, just as well as he woke up when God presented that woman to him. You got to know if you're a fit for that man. You might not be a fit. And love is not enough for a relationship. You can love somebody all day long. No, that's not a love. People don't get married for love. People don't be in relationship for love. No. It's bigger than love. It's deeper than love. Relationship and marriage and becoming one with a man is more than love. It's maybe 30% of it. No, maybe 50. Maybe 50% of it. Maybe. I haven't researched that part yet. I ain't sold out 100% to say the percentage. Y'all see I'm trying to fix my hair. I'm not sold out with the percentage yet, because I have to do more research on it. But I know for a fact, biblical fact, that marriage is not solely about love. If we go through the Bible, people was not getting married for love. They really was not. They was getting married for something else. Purpose, baby. It was purpose. So that woman knew nothing about that man. All she knew was God. When she was brought to him, I'm sure, just to use my imagination, God was pouring in her, letting her know what it was about to be, what she was supposed to do. Had to be. How else would she know anything? She was just created. She don't know nothing. But the creator of who created her schooled her on what it was and what she supposedly had been doing in this earth, in this life, in this earth. Saying all this to say, y'all, us as women, I gave y'all all the backstory about the man, but I gave y'all that because that's important. It's important to know. It's important to know and understand. The Bible says, with all that get understanding. We have to understand the man's assignment. We have to understand God first. We have to understand what God act weird. We have to understand, first off, we got to understand ourselves as women, as a woman. That's why I love this group so much, because it's woman to woman, a woman, not a wife, not a baby mama, not all other stuff. Woman, you as a woman was created and presented to the man. We have to know who we are as women and whose we are, period. So that when it's time for that man to be in our life, for the man to be presented, we understand if that man can fit or not. You have to know that. That man can't show you that. Your mama can't show you that. Your job can't show you that. Your kids can't show you that. you supposed to know how to identify if you are fit for this man's life. And it ain't about love, and it ain't about sex. It's about purpose. It's about purpose and assignment. Because you get with that man, and that will change the direction of your life because you love him. Has nothing to do with purpose, has nothing to do with assignment. All because you, and I'm saying you because he ain't got nothing to do with this. Us as women, you as a woman, supposed to know. It's your responsibility to know if you fit for that man. Because we all want somebody. We could say we don't and all of that. But at some point in our life, we're gonna desire to be with someone, companionship. We're gonna desire that. But when the man is presented to you and you meet him, off of regular conversation, you automatically know you're not a good fit for his life. And he's not a good fit for yours either. Because you have assignments too. Your assignment is tied to his assignment. And if you is looking at this man and you already know, oh, I'm not a good fit for him, that means he's not a good fit for you either. Because when that man comes in your life and you are fit for him, that automatically means he's a fit for you. So y'all both are going to help each other grow, elevate, and do the thing that God has called both of y'all to do individually and together. It's deeper than sex and love, y'all. But us as women, we have to get in tune with who we are as women. It is important that we get in tune with who we are and whose we are. Without that, I don't know what to say. I've been there so many times in my life where I didn't know. I thought I knew, but then I really figured out I did not know. I did not know. So a lot of things I'm learning right now is like, wow, whoa. And then I know as I continue to elevate spiritually, it's gonna be another moment. Like, wow, I thought I knew that, but I didn't know. But as of right now, I know a few things. And what I do know is that I have to become the best version of me so that I can be able to identify what God has for me and what's not for me. And the way you do that is getting closer and closer and closer as you can get to the Creator. Because if you don't get closer to God and you don't have true, authentic relationship with God, how are you going to know anything about yourself? If you fit that man's life or if he's a good fit for you, how are you going to know anything? You're going to go off of feelings. And we cannot continue on to go off of what it feels like. Because tomorrow it may feel a different way. And next week it may feel a different way. You know, you can love somebody one day and learn something about him the next day and can't stand him. It's feeling. It's just a feeling. It's a feeling. Love is, to me, it's not a feeling. It's a commitment. It's a choice. You choose to love someone. You choose. That's what I believe. And within choosing that, it goes a lot. Choosing to love somebody sometimes, like in my bad days when I was just messed up, you spend enough time with anybody, you're gonna start to like them, right? But as you continue to like them and you learn that they're not good for you, you choose to continue to be with them, and you choose to now you're falling in love with somebody that you really know is not good for you. That's a choice. You made that choice to fall in love with that person that you knew was not good for you. After you liked them so much, you chose that for your life, right? So when I say it's a choice, why spend time with somebody, right? Why spend time with somebody that you know not good for your life? Why spend time with somebody that you know is not where they need to be at in their life? Why? Why do that to yourself? You're wasting time. We don't have time like that. I am not a time waster. I ain't got time to be sitting around spending all this time with nobody that's not good for my life. And not only not good for my life, when you ain't good for your own life. How about that? Well, have you ever met somebody that's not good for their own life, but they make you feel good though? I ain't got that type of time. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm good. I'm Gucci gang. I'm straight. I don't want it. Saying all this to say, you have to know if you fit or not. And the way you know if you the rib that fit into that man rib cage of the 12 and to make that man ribs complete It's to know enough about yourself. It's to know enough about yourself by spending time with the person who created you. That's how you learn who you are, what you're capable of, what you're not capable of, what you can take, what you can tolerate, what you can't, what God has for you and what God don't have for you. Your assignment, your gifts, your talents. You learn that with spending time with God. You learn who you are by spending time with the person who created you. You know, you spend time with your kids, right? You spend time with your kids because you love them, right? You love them. They're yours. You created it. Spend time with them. You go to your job because you got to eat, right? You need that job. You go there. You spend time with that job. Your friends you talk to on a day, that you spend time with it because you like them, right? That's how you get to know them. Why are we not spending enough time with God so that we can get to know God? So that we can get to know ourselves? Because He created us. How can you learn anything about you without God? He created you. You're going to learn what make you feel good, yeah. But as you're going to learn who you was to God before the foundation of the world, how about that? Before you actually became a being on earth. Before the foundation of, listen, we just talked about God creating all of these things and Adam naming them, the animals, the fish, the air, the livestock, all this stuff. Before all this stuff was created, God said He knew us before the foundation of the world. Come on now, y'all. We think we know about ourselves, but we really don't. We really don't. You learn these things with spending time with God. So that when God bring you to the man, when God presents you to the man, you already know what it is. Oh, no, this is not my fit, baby. You're amazing. I wish you well. God bless you. Because you ain't for me. That's how you know who is your fit and who you fit for. By spending time with God, getting to know yourself. Just thought I'd share that with y'all this morning. I hope this is blessing somebody, because it really has been blessing me. And I'm still going to continue. I'm still in this thing. I'm going to continue on in this, because this is one of my favorite. It's my all-time favorite, y'all. So, one more thing. We have Bible study tonight. Once Pastor posted, I will be sharing it in a group. Bible studies at 7, y'all. I will see you guys tonight. Enjoy y'all day.